Okay, Tony here. Now in this video, let's start and work with the liked events. So if I go here, I have make a save and attending to this event, not a like. But if I go to the other events and let's say, for example, to Laravel, I make a like, save and attending. And now when I go to the dashboard, I want to have a link, for example, to display all the events I have make a like, all the events I have make a save, and all the events I have make attending. So for that, let's start and work with first let's create some controllers. And we need to create 3 controllers, one for the like, one for save, and one for attending. It's going to be invocable. So let's say artisan make a controller, and let's name it the first one saved event controller. Hit enter, is going to be invocable. 2, let's create the liked event controller, is going to be invocable, and then one more for the attending event controller. Okay, hit enter, it's going to be invocable, and now let's clean this and let's open the VS Code. Today's video is brought to you by Cloudways, a managed cloud hosting platform for PHP-based applications. So we have WordPress, Magento, Laravel, and PHP. Cloudways takes over all server management and security hassles to let you solely focus on your business. Their custom stack provides performance boost, managed backups that keep your app safe, and a staging environment that lets you test code without breaking live sites. Plus, pre-configured Composer and integrated GI make deployments a breeze, and you get a choice between 5 top cloud providers including DigitalOcean, Vultr, Linode, WSL, and GCI. With Cloudways, you not only get flexibility, but peace of mind. So if you are an agency or an e-commerce store owner, Cloudways is a great fit for all your managed hosting requirements. Don't forget to use promo code link in description. And here, first thing, let's open the web routes and register the routes. Here we are inside the auth. Here in this group, and here I want to create 3 more routes. So let's say route is going to be a get route, and let's say slash liked events, and here we're going to use the liked event controller class. Make sure you import that, and let's name it liked events like this, and let's copy and paste 2 times. This is going to be for the saved events. We need to use the saved event controller class, and let's name it also the route saved events, then attending events. So let's say attending events, use the attending event controller class, and the name is going to be attending events. Okay, let's save and let's close. Now let's open first the liked event controller, and here remove the request because we don't need either the use there. So let's say now $events to be equal with event model. Make sure you import that, and I'm going to say with a relationship likes, and I'm going to use the where has likes, and then I'm going to use a closure here, so function passing the query, and then I'm going to say $query where other condition here. So let's say where the user ID is going to be auth ID. Okay, so the authenticated user. And then let's say here get. So event with likes relationship where has likes and function query. So the query, which means the likes where user ID is auth ID, and it's going to, when we are going to call now get, to get all of them. And let's return the view. We don't have the view, so let's create a view with a name like events and add the compact events here. Let's say now let's create this liked events, and for that I'm going to open the index inside the resources views events, and let's save that. So let's say save this as a liked events, hit enter. Here now we need to remove this anchor tag for events create because I don't want here, and I'm going to say liked events, and we're going to display the title, start date and country, okay, and here we make events as event, add in the title, start date and country name, and now here we don't need to add the delete and the edit because the liked events is not only my events, but I can make a liked another events who is created from another user. What I want to add here is a view link to that event. So I'm going to say route to be event show, passing the event here, and instead of edit I'm going to say view. Otherwise we're going to display no event. And now this liked events is inside, so that's is inside the events. Okay, so for that we need to say here events.liked events. Okay, now let's open the main, not main, but the default navigation. And here I'm going to copy this link and paste it. Change the route, select this and this one, and now the name is liked events here. And let's say here liked events. Let's save and let's see on the browser. Yeah, here we have. Now if I click here, we have 4 of them, liked events, and we can go. So for example, right now we have 4. If I click to this view, we navigate here, and if I click on like again, it's going to remove that like. And let's go back now and refresh. We have only 3. Okay. Now if I go here, go to the events, and let's say go to this one, I make a like. Let's go to this, I make a like, and to this one. Okay, to this one, let's make a like to this one, and refresh. Yeah, now we have 4. Now let's do the same for the saved and attending. Okay, I'm going to copy what we have here, and let's open now the saved events and do the same. So remove this, paste that one, import the event model, and here we don't need the likes, but let's open the event model, and we need the relationship here. So yeah, we have saved events, and let's paste that in where saved events function where user ID is auth ID, and return events, not saved events, not liked events, but saved events, passing the events. Okay, let's save. Let's go to attending and do the same here. Remove this, and paste this one. Import the event model from app models events. Now here we need to say attendings, and also the same here where user ID is out ID and return events. And here I'm going to say attending events, passing the event. Okay, save. Now with controllers we are okay. Let's close also this one and this one. And here on the liked events, I'm going to save this as, let's save as a saved events. And also let's change here this be saved events. Good. Now let's save also as attending events. Okay, and say here attending events. Let's open the navigation and add the links for there. So let's copy this one and paste 2 times. Change the route to be not liked events but saved events, and let's say here saved events, and for this one attending events, and let's say here attending. Okay, save, and let's see on the browser now. Refresh. We have liked events, saved events, and attending events. Attending we have 4, saved we have 4, and liked we have 4. Okay, now let's go here, go to the events, and I'm going to go to the event. I make this save and attending. And as I said, attending we have 4 and saved we have 4. If I remove the save and attending here and refresh on the saved event, we have 3 and now 3 on attending events, so it's working properly. We can go to this one and remove, and if I go back and refresh again, we have only 2. Okay friends, that's it about this video, how to the liked events, saved events, and attending events, and this is going to be the last one. I hope you enjoy, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and see you in another project. All the best, friends.